Okay, so now we've seen how activeCollab is broken down into three tiers: milestones, tickets, and tasks. And now briefly I'll step you through some of the other functionality available to you for tracking your project. Back here to the main project overview screen and the project menu bar, we've already covered milestones in some detail. Next is checklists, and it's pretty self-explanatory. Anytime you want to keep a record or make a list of things that need to be done, you can do it here. You can click on New Checklist. We'll call it yet another checklist. We'll call it item 1 and item 2. And you have various editor functionality here. You can bold it, make italics, underline, basically anything you would see on a website, for example, you can do to your checklist here. You can also associate it with a milestone. You can tag it, as we discussed earlier, and click Submit. And here we go. We'll go back to the checklist main screen, and here is yet another checklist. You can print it out using the printer button up here. If AI Solutions Group engineers add any tasks to your checklist, they will show up underneath here. The next tab that we're going to look at is the Discussions tab. This is kind of a forum style augmentation to activeCollab. You can see here in our example discussion, it's very much like a traditional internet forum. This is a post here. Clients are free to brainstorm or discuss any project-related matters. SG employees and clients can engage in running dialogue, etc. You can make a comment here. These are some samples we've already done. Here is another comment just to show you guys how it works. If you want to attach a file to your comment, you can do it here. Click Comment. And this is just a way to keep dialogue open about the project or bring up any issues that might be going on in terms of tasks or tickets. You can also subscribe or unsubscribe and send reminders as you see fit. The next tab we'll look at is the Files tab. This is a very neat feature of activeCollab. It's basically a repository for any project-related assets that you need to get to us or we need to get to you. It could be a contract PDF, it could be a Word doc, it could be a list of deliverables, it could be a graphics file, an audio file. Anything and everything related to the project that we need to share can be dumped into this file repository. You'll see here this is an example graphics file that I created. This is the actual image file itself. You can click here to download it. You can see how big it is, who uploaded it. Another place to download here, and you can do the usual subscriptions or sending reminders. To upload a file, which you'll probably be doing quite often over the course of a project, click on Upload Files, browse to where it is on your computer. I'm going to pick a graphics file here and give it a description. It's a stagger wing. Category, as I discussed before, you can pick general or leave it alone. Milestone, you do want to associate it with the correct one. Tag it if you'd like. Kind of like assigning people before, you can notify people as you upload files. Right now, you can notify me. Click OK. And come over here. Now the only thing to be aware of, there is a maximum upload size of 2 megabytes per file, which is more than enough for your standard image files, Word docs, PowerPoint files, anything of that sort. If you ever encounter an error that says max upload size exceeded, then give us a call or an email and we'll help you out with that. But normally you shouldn't have any PDFs or graphic files exceeding 2 megabytes in size. So we'll click Upload. It'll work for just a second depending on the size. Here you'll see it's done. We can either upload more files or go back to the Files section, which is what we'll do. Here's the image we just uploaded. Take a look and make sure it's there. And there it is. And again, you can send reminders, unsubscribe or subscribe as you like. The Files section is neat because it supports versioning. What that means is that instead of uploading multiple instances of this file and taking up a lot of space and bandwidth, you can upload a new version of it and it will keep track of it for you automatically. The next tab we're going to look at is the Calendar tab. It's pretty self-explanatory. Each time you set a due date when you're creating a milestone or a task, or excuse me, a ticket, or we're creating a task, it will automatically add itself to the calendar. As you'll see here, all these examples that I've done, I picked February the 26th, and they've showed up here on the calendar. You can link directly to the items if you'd like. This is going to our milestone, and we'll just click back and go back to that entry on the calendar. The next page or tab that we're going to look at is the Pages tab. It's a little bit redundant. We haven't found a lot of use for this yet. You might. It functions a lot like the Discussion tab, and at this point it's not used for anything specific. So think of it as a sandbox. If you want to dump stuff in here, you can post images, pictures, or excuse me, images, text. You can even put HTML in here. Anything that doesn't fit neatly into any of these other categories, you can probably find a home for it on the Pages tab. The Tickets tab, again, we've covered that in detail. If you click on the Tickets tab directly from the menu, you will see every ticket in your project and not just specific milestone related tickets. As you can see here, we only have one milestone, and here are the 3 tickets underneath it. You can dive down into each of them if you like, and this should all look familiar to you. We've been through that. You can create a new ticket here if you like, and we'll go back to the main ticket page. The final tab is the People tab. This one shows you all the folks that are assigned to your project, both in your company and in AI Solutions Group. For example, from the SG side, I'm the project leader on this test project, and the person that we're logged in as, AI's client, is the client. So from this People tab, you can also edit your profile and contact information. Click on your name here. This is the company info up here. If you want to change your phone number, for example, you can go to Update Profile, change your email address, change your title in the system if you'd like, phone numbers here, system time, things of that nature. Click Submit when you're done, and it will take you back to the Profile tab. You can also update your little avatar here if you don't like the default. You have a picture of yourself, you can upload that through this screen. So that is a basic overview of activeCollab. You now know that your project is broken down into 3 tiers: milestones, tickets, and tasks. And you have enough knowledge to navigate throughout the activeCollab interface to gather information as well as communicate with us and with your teammates. We hope that you're as excited about this new system as we are, and we're really looking forward to working with you and successfully managing your projects. Thank you for tuning in today.